welcome to my HIIT workout plan. Today I'm going to start off with high knees. Basically run in place and bring your knees up to hip level, engaging your core and pumping your arms for momentum. Second, I will be doing jumping jacks. Jump your legs out while raise your arms overhead. Then jump back into starting position. This will improve cardio, improve coordination, and endurance. Next, I will be doing air squats. And you basically lower your hips down and back like sitting in a chair and keep your chest up. This targets the quads, hamstrings, and glutes while improving mobility. Next on the list is burpees. Start from a standing position, squat down, and kick your legs back into a push-up position and return to squat and jump explosively. This is a high-intensity, full-body exercise that builds strength and endurance. Next we have is wall sit. Pressure your back against any wall and lower into a squat position and keep your thighs parallel to the ground and hold it still. This holds strength through the quads, glutes, and core. Next we have is push-ups. Basically get into a push-up position, bend your elbows until your chest is nearly touching the floor and push back up. This works the chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. Next we have is mountain climbers. In a plank position, alternate driving your knees towards your chest at a fast pace. This engages the core, shoulders, and legs while boosting cardio endurance. On the next is lateral jumps. Basically, you're going to jump side to side, land softly on both feet while engaging your core for balance. This improves agility, coordination, and lower body strength. Next we have is plank shoulder taps. Hold a plank position and alternately tap your opposite shoulder while keeping your hips stable. This challenges the core stability and upper body strength. Next we have jump lunges. As you can see, I'm in a tile floor with socks, so I wasn't exploding as I should be, but basically you would be performing a lunge and explosively jump and switch legs mid-air. This builds lower body strength, balance, and power. Next we have is bicycle crunches. Lie on your back and alternate bringing your elbow to the opposite knee in a pendulum motion. This move targets the obliques and core muscles. Next we have speed skaters. This is kind of like lateral jumps, but you're only using one leg. And this is your leaping side to side, landing on one leg and bringing the opposite foot behind you in a skating motion. And this helps with lateral movement, balance, and leg strength. Next we have a squat to knee drive. This was actually a workout. This is my first time doing this. And it was one thing I learned is that you want to basically explode with your toes up and not your whole foot on the ground. But basically you perform a squat, then stand and drive one knee up towards your chest and repeat on the other leg. This combined helps lower body strength and with core activation. Next we have is Russian twist. This is sit on the floor, lean back slightly, and rotate your torso while holding your hands together. This helps strengthen the obliques and improves rotational core stability. On the next one we have plank jacks. Hold a plank position and jump your feet apart like a jumping jack. You can't really see here, this is a terrible angle, but you can see it as well. Next we have is frog jumps. Squat low and jump forward like a frog. Land softly before repeating. This builds explosive power in the legs and glutes. Now on our next agenda we have tricep dips. Use a bench or a chair or anything that you can lean against on and lower your body by bending your elbows and push back up. This targets the triceps, shoulders, and chest. But as you can see, I didn't have that much room, so I had to bend my knees a little bit. Next, we have Superman hold. Lie on your stomach and lift your arms, chest, and legs off the floor. Hold that position. This helps train the lower back, glutes, and shoulders. Next, we have is side plank rotation. Basically, want to hold on the side plank and rotate your top arm under your torso before returning to the start. This works the obliques, shoulders, and core stability. And you want to hold for 20 seconds on each arm. And try to be as still as possible and try not to move. Lastly, on the workout plan is tuck jumps. Basically, you're jumping explosively and bring your knees all the way up high to your chest. This helps build lower body power and enhances cardio endurance. But that is basically the end of my workout plan. And now we are going into the stretches. This is a standing hamstring stretch. You basically just want to bend down and hold that position for each leg. You just want to lean forward a little too, because that's when you feel it the most. Next we have is the quad stretch. And basically bring your foot all the way to the back, touching your butt, and hold it there for 10 seconds for each leg. And this is aiming for the quad, and it's a very good workout. It's my go-to. Next we have is just a seated forward stretch. You basically want to touch your toes, and if you can't touch your toes, that is fine. Try to get your ankles and just hold that position for 10 seconds. Next we have is the butterfly stretch. Very common too. This is also a good one to cool down and just relax. You just bring your feet together and push your arms against your thighs and just stretch it out. Next is a child pose. It's kind of like a yoga thing, but it is a very good stretch as well. You kind of want to get into a baby position and just hold it and try to reach as far out as you can with your arms. You can barely see on mine, but you kind of want to get as far as you can because that's where you're going to feel it the most. Next on the agenda is knee to chest stretch. Also very common. I use this to warm up and to cool down, but you basically only hold it for 10 seconds on each leg. You basically bring your knee all the way up to your chest and you hold it down. Next on the cool down is a seated spinal twist. This helps with your hips, your back, and with mobility as well to help open everything up. You basically want to bring your leg across your other leg and bring your elbow across the leg that is across and just push against it. On our next cool down is a chest opener stretch. Basically, you want to reach all the way back as far as you can and hold it for 10 seconds as well. And you're going to do this for each arm. And it helps with your back and hips. Next we have is a hip flexor stretch. You basically want to get into kind of like a lunge position and hold that spot and lean forward. I kind of did not do it. That's on me, but just lean forward and hold it. You can add a twist to it if you want, but try to hold it as much as you can. And then lastly, it's just a simple breathing exercise to catch your breath. You take one big Inhale and let it out. And you just do this for 10 seconds as well. But that's all, folks. Thank you very much.